All right, what's up, everybody? So we're not doing a movie review here right now. No, we're gonna be talking about the new Power Rangers movie that's coming out. They had the poster and the announcement of like Bryan Cranston is gonna be Zordon and Miri from Zack and Miri Make a Porno is gonna be Rita Repulsa, Elizabeth Banks, right? Yeah,
I believe so.
yeah. So we wanted to give our perspective, being that as kids we were Power Rangers fans. I definitely was. I was a fucking huge Power Rangers fan. I was a nerd.
It was a casual tour for like a year and a half.
Yeah, there you go. So we wanted to give our perspective on like what we would like to see from the movie, kind of. What we've seen so far, there hasn't been much. We've only seen like a couple of posters. I've seen Bryan Cranston's head in the Zordon thing or whatever, and I'm taking Zach. Yeah, Black Ranger forever, bro.
After that, man.
Yeah, Mastodon. Yeah, but like what we want to see with the movie and all that. Now, my question to you is, and this is what I've been thinking about. Obviously, it's got to be the introduction of their powers in the beginning and all that shit. Would you like to see that be the whole, the whole first movie is like just them getting their powers and learning how to use them and shit like that, and then maybe like they fight Goldar at the end or something? Or would you like that to be like the first half of the movie and then like the second half is like the introduction of the Green Ranger or something?
Okay. Well, I just want to as long. Okay, what I want to see is a movie in which Zordon recruits a team of teenagers with attitude. Like that's really all.
Well, I think we're gonna get that.
But no. Okay. So I don't know if I necessarily want to see like a first half will be something and a second half be something else. But all right, what I want to see is that I personally think that it should be. It has to be character driven to an extent.
Absolutely, and I think that's one of the reasons that they would want to try to get Tommy in there as quickly as possible, because that's who like all the audience had the connection to, because he was kind of the biggest character. Like he had the transition between like all the rest of them were just your typical stereotypes, but he was the one that transitioned from being the bad guy to being the good guy.
Right. I mean, I do want because like I do like, from what I recall, like the first episode or first few episodes did just kind of introduce us to the characters, but hopefully they don't do it in such a lame ass, in such a cheesy, early '90s type of way.
Absolutely. I'm hoping they don't go like This is much like the TMNT 2 that we just did. Where very much I do not want them to follow the source material that closely. Like if they're doing all the if they're doing all that, I'm not gonna like it. I want a little bit more of an adult one, which they might be doing because it is PG-13, so maybe.
I guess, and that brings me to my point was I was really hoping that it was going to be. I mean, I know it won't be rated R, but I wouldn't mind it being rated R because I want to see them kill things. Like they had some badass weapons, and you never got to see them actually kill anybody with them.
Now, see, that's what I think they're gonna definitely do with this next one. Is they're gonna actually have stuff like that where they're, because that's why they're making it PG-13 and not PG, is so they can actually show some ass whooping taking place. Like PG-13, they can get away with quite a bit now. Look at fucking the X-Men movies.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, no, we would not mention those.
Well, you know what I mean, though. Like they get away with quite a bit in those movies, and I think that with this they could do the same. They could get away with a little bit more. And they'd actually be able to like use their fucking weapons, which would be great. Like I would love to see Zach out there cutting people with an axe, like I am right now.
Yeah, like dude, you have a battle axe that also doubles as a blaster. Like you should be wrecking shit.
Absolutely, absolutely. So,
I will say that they could just do it pretty simple. Just keep it simple. Like okay, Zach was he was a dancer or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. Don't make it some huge thing. Like they can just honestly they literally just need to do like a little 5 to maybe 7 minute sequence in the opening, just showing the team in their element.
Absolutely, Kim, almost like the opening of the show where Jason's doing his karate shit and fucking Zach's out there dancing and boogalooing.
Right, like have Zach get a dance battle or something, or maybe like make it a bit more progressive. Like maybe he's a male ballerina.
That would be kind of funny.
I mean, hey, ballet is ballet is an art and a difficult one at that.
That is very true. That is very true. And it takes extreme muscle control. Like you see those fucking dudes that dance ballet and all that shit. They're fucking huge, man. They're ripped dudes because it takes a lot of muscle.
So fuck your shit up, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they'll fucking dance all over you and whoop that ass.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
They could show Billy, like literally in the lab, like, I don't know what he'll be doing. They could actually do like a nod to Breaking Bad with Billy.
That would be funny. Billy's cooking blue meth.
Well, not have him cooking blue meth, but like have him in the lab, like have him wear like the same type of get up that Heisenberg had and stuff like that.
Or have him wear with the mask and all that shit.
Right, like give a nod to Breaking Bad with using Billy in the in the chem lab at school.
I mean, hell, they fucking did it in Zootopia, for God's sakes, which is a kids movie.
Right, if you can get away with it in Zootopia, you can get away with it in a PG-13 show.
Yeah, it was a fucking Disney movie, and then they show a sheep, and he's fucking like, he's cooking some stuff up, and he's in like the outfit they used to cook in, and then like, somebody knocks at the door, and he's like, Walter, Jesse, is that you? I'm like, come on, dude. I'm like, come on, man. But
just give a little Breaking Bad nod, using Billy, Tommy, I forgot or not Tommy, but whoever the first Red Ranger was.
Jason.
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah.
I mean, don't make him such a jock douche. Like, yes, he can play sports, but like, don't make him just like, oh, he's just a musclehead.
Yeah, and that's unfortunately what he kind of was in the first, original series. Like, he was like, I play sports and do karate.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe he could be like an academic All-American.
Absolutely. That would be interesting. Or just like, in general, a really nice guy or something, instead of just being a big muscle-bound idiot.
I forgot Kimberly was a cheerleader, I believe.
She was a cheerleader and a gymnast.
Gymnast, my bad. Yeah. So, show her out there doing doing the floor exercise out there, getting it in, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's got to be super fucking hot in the movie. I'm sorry, that's just the way it's got to be, dude. She's got to be banging, because that's like every young boy's first crush.
Not mine.
All right, not you, but like most young boys that watch Power Rangers, that was like, man, Amy Jo Johnson was their first crush.
Nah, mine was like Angela Bassett or something.
Dude, Angela Bassett's a beautiful woman. See, you like them older girls a little bit right there.
I mean, hey, Angela Bassett's still fun.
It's like she was milfy back then.
Yeah, dude, like.
But
Anyway.
But
I forgot what the Yellow Rangers thing was.
She's Asian.
That's fucked up, man.
That was the fucking thing, dude. Like, that's literally all they ever fucking established of her is fucking she's Asian. Like,
because like I'm trying to think back. I'm like, I never everybody had their thing, but I don't remember what hers was.
Dude, like when they showed her in the opening, she was just like standing in the woods, fucking doing like taekwondo or something. I'm like, wow, she thinks she's fucking Liu Kang or something.
Okay, so maybe she's a martial artist as well, or maybe she's more of on the spiritual side of things, and that's something that I want to bring up because as far as things that I want to see with this movie, I would like to see them do a play on this being like a cross between sorcery and science or whatever, or spirituality and science.
Well, I mean, that is a little bit of what the show always was, is the Rangers were science and Rita was sorcery. So it would make sense to show that, and it would be really cool if Trini was like very spiritually in tune like that and stuff, and it would give her like a whole nother depth to her character. She would almost be like, let's relate it to Sailor Moon. She would be like Sailor Mars.
Okay. I can rock with that.
Yeah, your favorite from the show, and mine too.
Sailor Mars was a beast.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. She could set me on fire any day.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
I'll take it, man. I'll take the third-degree burns. It's all good, bro.
Okay. Now the suits.
Yeah, the suits look fucking weird. I will fully admit that. They look really, really strange. But, I mean, I knew they were going to be redesigned. And
well, because they have to be because, like, those suits before were just, like, cloth. Like, okay.
Yeah, but...
Like, they're out there getting sliced by, weird alien sabers and stuff like that, and, like, they're just out in this, like, cloth get-up, and they're fine.
Yeah, but remember they did have the suits from the original movie, and those looked pretty cool, where they were, like, kind of like armor.
Wait,
Yeah, very true, very true.
Not Gallagher, but the Guyver.
Oh yeah. But I like the guy. But the Guyver's fucking cool.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm on board with this. Like I'm
Yeah.
on board with them having like Guyver-esque suits.
Yeah. So and the design of the suits in this case, like, it doesn't like make me want to fucking puke. Like, it's not like insultingly bad or something. So I'm down with it. Like, I'm good with it as long as they fucking pull a decent movie out of here. They can have those suits, man. The suits are not like bad enough or anything like that for me to really complain about.
Now, the Zords. Do you think that they're gonna have the Zord? Like, okay,
They're gonna be CG. I know that.
obviously, but I think the Zord, like they'll probably hold off on the Zords until the very end.
It depends, really. I think if they're doing it with this is just going to be the origin story, I'd say yes, they definitely would. If it's not going to be the origin story, if it's going to be like maybe like the first parts, like the first little bit's going to be the origin, and then it's going to be like the introduction of like I said, like the Green Ranger or something, then no, they'd have that definitely like sometime during the beginning, just to because they have to show that they have the Zords. Like Green Ranger came a little bit afterwards. See, it's kind of a pickle because they want to introduce him quick because he was always the heart of the show, and not to mention it was also the romance of the show.
True, but different.
And that's like a big Hollywood check mark right there. Is you got to have the romance.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess they could play up some type of inner ranger romance, I suppose.
I mean, that's I'm just saying, like they always had like that's a huge Hollywood check mark for like every movie. It's like you got to have the guy and the girl and the romance and all that shit. That's a lot of critics complain about that. They're like, well, why the fuck does this need a romance?
Honestly, I would prefer it to be that Rita Repulsa and Zordon used to be a thing.
That would be fucking awesome, and it would make a lot of sense.
Even as a kid, that was what I assumed was the case.
That she was like the scorned lover.
Something like that. I think that they had a difference of opinion about something, or like they had a huge fight, and Rita destroyed his corporeal body, and he like did something where she's always stuck in that ridiculous get up.
With her cone tits.
Right.
Hey man, I'm not gonna lie, Rita was kind of hot, man.
Oh, Rita was fun. Rita outside of all that stuff, she was a fine lady.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She was like just hot ass Japanese chick.
But yeah, I always like as a kid I was just like, so did Zordon and Rita used to be a thing, and I don't know, like it was a really messy breakup, and like they but they still love each other, so they won't ever directly fight. So they get these other people that they fight each other using the Rangers and all the monsters.
Dude, that is a really interesting concept, man. That would make for a really interesting fucking movie.
I don't know, and it was just I don't know where my head was at the time, but that's what I always used to think when I watched Power Rangers. I'm like,
dude, fucking getting deep on that 10-year-old brain, bro.
Hey man, I was not a typical kid.
Yeah, man, the fountains run deep, man. But so, I mean, that would actually be really cool. I would like to see that. What I would generally like to see with the movie, I do want him to introduce the Green Ranger, because he was always my favorite. He'd be the big, he'd be the money guy to fucking introduce and shit. It'd be like fucking pulling The Rock into your fucking wrestling show, you know what I mean? Like, that's the way to go. I think that would be like the climax, would be like, the big battle against him and then turning him back and all that shit. The big fight between like the Megazord and the Dragon Zord and all that shit. And then I think, personally, what I would like to see, like at the very end, like maybe even after the credits, Marvel style, would be fucking the arrival of Lord Zed.
Okay. Is Zed gonna be an inside-out man again?
I fucking hope, dude. I hope they take the original design and make it look even fucking scarier.
That shit was gross.
Like, make that shit look fucking terrifying.
Fair enough.
I mean, he's supposed to be the king of fucking evil over here, man. And I mean, he was always like really goofy in the show until, like, originally in the first like couple episodes he was in, he wasn't goofy at all. He was just a bad motherfucker. But then it's like they had to make it goofy and make him and Rita essentially Ricky and fucking Lucy from I Love Lucy. Yeah, the fucking Ricky and Ricardo of evil. But yeah, so I would like a really like just crazy as hell evil Lord Zed. That would be awesome.
I would imagine being turned inside out make one pretty.
You know, and actually, if they took your idea and made Rita and fucking Zordon ex-lovers, maybe they could even factor Zed in that way and be like, oh man, Zordon fucking turned him into an inside-out man.
Well, okay, or it was like an Othello situation where Zed was just hating and like.
So Zed was Hugo or whatever.
I forgot the name, man. I forgot the dude's name, but like Zed, basically Zed, he fabricated, an affair. Like he didn't actually have anything going on with Rita, but he made Zordon think that he did.
Dude, we are getting really deep on Power Rangers here, bro. But I like it. I like it a lot. That would be fucking hilarious and awesome. And that would just.
I'm just trying to think of ways. I'm just pulling shit out the hat. I mean, the hat still runs deeper though.
Yeah.
I don't know what direction they're gonna go with this. Like honestly, I didn't know about this movie
until like 5 minutes ago when I told you about it.
Pretty much. Yeah, like I didn't know. Like until like right before we did this video, I didn't know anything about this movie. So.
Yeah, word. But.
Wildly.
Either way, I will say one thing. I'm fucking excited, man. I am excited to see it. I don't care. This is like, you know how some people are like, they're going to go see the new Ghostbusters no matter what, even though it looks fucking like complete trash. This is my movie. Even if it looks just really shitty, I'm probably still going to go see it.
I just hope that it doesn't turn into Pacific Rim.
I mean, but Pacific Rim was cool.
Well, no, I'm not saying Pacific Rim wasn't cool, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want it to turn into Pacific Rim because there is already Pacific Rim.
Yeah, so what you're saying is don't knock off Pacific Rim. Be
right.
Your own thing.
Yeah, just don't make it just like a big Monster Mash movie. Like, no.
That'd be kind of funny, and then they get Charlie Hunnam to be the Green Ranger, and he just comes in. He's like, Mako, we gotta go. Let's Gypsy Danger. It's like, god damn it.
The most important factor is, will there be putties?
Oh, dude, there's gotta be putties. There's gotta be putties. Like, I would be beyond pissed if there was no putties. And they gotta have the stupid emblem in the middle of the chest, and you punch it, and it goes boom.
They cannot have the dumbass thing in the middle of the chest where all you have to do is make contact with it, and they die.
You know what would actually be really funny? If, like, they did that, they had the big thing in the middle of the chest, and, like, one of them, like, punches them directly in the chest, and they don't explode. And it's, like, kind of an in-joke. It's like, why would that would be so stupid.
Right, like yeah, like maybe they're like getting their like before they have their suits, they're fighting them and they're getting their asses kicked them with. I have an idea, like maybe that thing.
We're gonna punch them in this giant button on the center of their fucking chest.
Why would you think that would work? I don't know.
I don't know. I just assumed they were built with some amazing design flaw.
Right, some inexplicable design flaw.
Yeah, and then it's just like dumbass. But yeah, anyway, so that's our thoughts on Power Rangers and what we want to see. I'm fucking super excited. Lucio is mildly excited.
I mean, it's all going to come down to who have they cast as Bulk and Skull.
Oh, dude. That's a very good point, man. Bulk and Skull were kind of the fucking... They were the heart of the show, man. They were the fucking... The comedic fucking relief there, man. Like, what can you do without Bulk and Skull?
Not much. Not much at all. Like, hold on, let me check right now and see if they have cast anybody for Bulk and Skull.
I know they've casted the Rangers. I don't know who the fuck any of them are. Like, I've never heard of any of those names.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be... This movie has an estimated $120 million budget.
Wow. That can either be really, really good or really, really bad.
As of now, I do not see anyone cast as Bulk and Skull. Well,
if they didn't have to be teenagers, obviously Bulk would be Will Sasso.
I was gonna, yeah, I can see Will Sasso. Or, what's Jonah Hill?
No, I hate Jonah Hill. I have a weird thing against...
Yeah, they gotta do it. Like, if they're not high schoolers, if they're just, like, college students, please let Bulk and Skull be Jonah Hill and,
fucking Tatum.
and Michael Cera.
Oh, God, the fucking reunion, super bad.
Yes, make the super bad reunion, them being Bulk and Skull in the Power Rangers.
Oh my, dude. I would fucking lose my mind if that was the case. Like, I don't even like Michael. I don't like Jonah Hill either, but seeing those two together would be fucking hysterical.
I mean, because apparently, we're never gonna get a super bad suit. So.
No, I mean, what the hell would the premise of the movie be?
They're in college. What do you mean? Like, what the premise of this first one was just them trying to get liquor for a party. It was just them trying to get liquor. Like,
I know, man. So what are they gonna do with the second movie? It's like, oh, well, I guess he didn't bone Jules. It's like now he's got to get more liquor to get more fucking. Like that's another thing, dude. Think about that movie. That's pretty fucked up, man. He's literally trying to get this chick drunk so she'll fuck him.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
Yeah, it's like that's a little what do we call that? Creepy and kind of date rapey.
A bit rapey.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, that's like those fucking guys we saw at that party that one time that were hovering around that drunk girl that we told to go away.
Yeah, okay. Alright, that's enough.
Yeah. Well, you know, shit happens when you're superheroes, guys. Just saying.
Somebody's gotta do it.
Yeah. Somebody's gotta do it. Anyway, so that's our whole thing. That's our whole Power Ranger spiel. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Probably some sort of movie review. Maybe playing some Borderlands. I don't know. As soon as the Xbox gets fixed.
Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, and shit, I don't have one.
And Namor the Submariner.
We can't use that. That doesn't apply. It's not applicable, man.
And I don't know. Substitute the Green Ranger for the White Ranger.
We'll just go, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We got nothing.
Yeah, we got nothing. Our comedy fucking juices are gone, man. It's fucking 4th of July. We got nothing left, man.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, next time we'll have something better. Promise. Later.